Welcome to Web UI Training, course number 30, Searches, Part 1. This training video will introduce you to searches, the different types of searches, and how they work. Key concepts covered are most recently used lookup, autocomplete search. Before starting, you will need to have completed the following courses. Along with added functionality, Web UI gives us additional tools to look up records on the fly, such as customers, products, and vendors. Before we begin, let's access order entry. So let's head to the hamburger menu, select Sales, Entry, Order, and we'll be at the Order Entry Initiate screen. As you begin entering an order, you will notice as you click in each field, a box will appear with up to 5 records. These are your 5 most recently used records for that type of field. So for instance, if you click on the customer field, it will automatically pull up the last 5 customers that you touched. If I click on the warehouse field, it will bring up the last 5 warehouses that I touched. From that box, you could select any one of the 5 records. And your screen will refresh, which means that it's validating the field with the record that you've chosen, and it will populate the field with the record that you've chosen, as you can see here. One thing to remember is that the system will not keep it in your most recently used list unless you've actually typed it into a searchable field or you actually touch that record. For example, if I went to Order Inquiry, Sales, Inquiry, Order, and I pulled up an order number, and hyperlinked to customer inquiry for this specific customer, 653313 Jerry's Building Materials, and I returned to order entry and clicked in my customer field, as you can see, Jerry's is not there. That is because I did not type Jerry's into a searchable field or actually touch that record. But if I went back into customer inquiry and actually typed in 653313 and it pulled back Jerry's and it validated and clicked searched and it returned to order entry, as you can see, Jerry's is now at the top of my most recently used list. However, if I do create a sales order, a warehouse transfer, or a purchase order, and go to a field where I can search for any one of those types of records, those orders numbers will show up as the top result in your most recently used list. So the system does remember that. Another way to search within Web UI is if you click in a field and begin typing, the system will return a list of 5 to 10 records depending on your results that match your search. So if I click on the customer field and begin typing 65, it pulls back a list of records that either begin with 65 or have 65 somewhere in that record. But if I type in the exact customer number that I'm looking for and either click tab on the keyboard to tab out of the field or click with your mouse outside of the field, your screen will refresh, validate your record choice, and populate the field with your selected record. So if I type in 653313, and as you can see, it pulls back 1 record. And tab out of the field, as you can see, the screen refreshed and it populated with that exact customer. Please note, you can't have an exact match on a description or a name of a record that is assigned a unique record ID, such as customers. For example, if I type in 84 lumber, and either tab or click out of the field, the system will not select that record because the customer name is not unique. The customer number is. It will work if I type in 1714 and either tab or click out of the field. As you can see, the screen refreshed and it validated that customer and it populated the field. Another example is from the order inquiry screen. You could type in the first 3 digits of an order number, and as you can see, it pulls back a list of 10 order numbers that begin with 203 or have 203 somewhere in the system. Congratulations, you have just completed course number 30, Searches Part 1. Now it's time to try it out. Go to Employees at Work, click the Web UI Train icon, follow the instructions to log in. Here's your suggested next